My name is Joel Hatterson, and you know what? I am a game reviewer at the times, and I make videos about games, right? But you see, the thing is very simple. I generally don't splice problematic political views and my own opinions of this sort into a review, because that's unprofessional, boring, and preachy. Preaching you can do in its own separate blog post, but in the middle of a review, that's no. I mean, look here. Which brings us to Sifu's other inherent difficulty. This is a Chinese story told almost exclusively by white men, as the video game industry painfully, slowly evolves beyond its white boys club. It should be standard practice that the story about a culture involving its mythology, language, and sacred practices intimately involves that culture. As the new Sifu slowly trickle out, some people accuse the game of being appropriative of Asian culture. It seems no Asians were involved in making it. That game's Kung Fu consultant was also not Asian, and the fact that we were making a swag box seemed to be a mishmash of game-relevant items, a bunch of stuff that simply screams, let's fill this with as many stereotypical Asian things as possible. Raise even more the flags. But the thing is, in most cases, especially since Kung Fu, or Wushu, is a Chinese term, they are a lot more appreciative about anything portraying Chinese stuff positively. Quite frankly, it's only, ironically enough, white people over in America that actually cares about this shit. And there's only a minuscule handful of those standing on a soapbox and preaching to the choir. And you know what? This is just pathetic. It's like, oh no Asians were made in making a game about some jacked up kung fu dude. You know that kung fu is performance martial arts, right? It's being taught to people all across the world, if they want to. And yeah. This journalist is Buhao. Arbao. And a couple of other terms. This is disrespectful. What? I mean, how this is disrespectful? This is supposed to be. Let's see. This is a charm. This is prayer beads. There's a kettle. There's a teacup. And here is some paper, a notebook. Some noodles. It seems like to put into a sad pot and to cook it. To put in and enjoy. This seems to be some sort of ink. And this seems to be actually a slab of ink. So, yeah. Where's the non-Asian thing about that? Also, Asia is big. Kung Fu is specifically Chinese. And it was nearly eradicated by Mao during the revolution, so along with other of the cultural practices. So the Chinese the Chinese Kung Fu we have today is pretty new, as all things considered, and only because all traditions have been thrown out the window. Anyways, my point is, this review is oh, don't we have one concept artist on the team who is of Chinese culture and descent? proper kung fu. You know that also kung fu is the worst form of martial arts, really, right? Not really the more worst one, but the point is, kung fu is performance. It's a series of movements made to compete and practice. If you want real martial arts, go with just. If you really want proper martial arts, as you would call it, you either got you essentially are left with mixed martial arts, because you take movement that works from different genres, like kicking, you learn how to punch, and how to throw people, and how to wrestle them while they're on the floor. In typical kung fu, if you're down on wrestling, Chinese Bagua, was it? Then you just, when you're thrown into the floor, you lose a point. So also, isn't it I'm guaranteed that Asian people, like Chinese ones, and Chinese otherwise, is very excited by this game. Journalists over in America, no, they're just political assholes. And here I thought I was bad at preaching. Jeesh. Anyway, signing out. Also, pick up a t-shirt on the way out, will ya? Or then like and subscribe. And sorry for rambling. Oh wait, no, I'm not sorry. You came here at your own violation. Sayonara.